Thank you for joining us for today's Practice Advantage Pro. Today we'd like to talk about dashboarding. Most of us know that there is a lot of information out there. There are a lot of variables, there are a lot of data points we could choose. I think about the game of chess. In order to complete the first four moves in the game of chess, you can make 319 billion different choices. 319 billion, that's a lot. But that pales in comparison to the amount of decisions you need to make with your business and your practice, given that we have our electronic medical record and our practice management system collecting thousands and hundreds of thousands of bytes of information that we need to process. Given that, it is important to find focus. So creating a dashboard or improving your dashboard, if you already have one, can be a really nice way to sharpen the focus for the group and take away all of those decision trees that you might typically go through. Now, having the backup information is important, but really sharpening the focus is really paramount. So looking at the dashboard, what might be on it? Making that decision is individual for you and your group, but it might be around productivity. It might be around accounts receivable days by payer. It might be around the financial side of the equation as well, looking at some of the longer sorts of things. What's the trend over time with our days receivable? Productivity may be procedures per provider by site. Also, you want to look at quality and operational things, like how long does it take to get that new patient in to see you? What's the wait time? How long do they wait once they get there for the appointment? So looking at the dashboard with key performance indicators will be important. You'll need to make that decision yourself. The next piece is frequency. Given our just-in-time reporting systems through the practice management system or the EMR, you can really get information second by second. That can be really counterproductive if you're constantly looking at the screen, looking for those data points. You need to decide if monthly makes more sense, maybe quarterly. Whatever that meter is, make a decision strategically about how often you want to report out the data. Then, who is it going to? Just the owners and partners? Or perhaps it's a senior administrative team. Maybe it's your other non-physician providers in the group. Perhaps it's your supervisory level, front or back office. Make a decision about who gets that information and how often they get it. And perhaps some of the information goes to a different audience. Perhaps in this case, your frontline people need to know about the wait times, and there's not as much need for them to find out about what the accounts receivable flow looks like. So given that, trend that data, make sure it's focused, make some good decisions about all those variables you have to propel process improvement and continued improvement around patient flow, around revenue cycle flow. Thank you for your time and happy dashboarding.